Oh gosh, that was kind of loud. Alright, so finally got a game here. We're going to do another Sandbagger game. Time settings are a little faster than what I would have liked for a game like this, but 2 more wins and we get promoted to 2 Dan. So we're on quite the... Well, we haven't lost on this account yet, which shouldn't be too surprising since the Tidrum server is probably the weakest of all the rated Go servers. I think we're just going to play a Kobayashi kind of like thing. I don't play Kobayashi that often, so it'll be prudent to do so. So yeah, Tidrum, oh my gosh, let's just take corner. See if he really, yeah, he's going to block that way, alright, this is okay. That's fine. We have a couple options here. So let's move out. Okay, he's just going to keep building. Sure. Let's just play a little checking extension. So, I mean, black's open. This is pretty reasonable for black. The only thing that this stone right here, the one I'm circling around, would be a little bit better if it was there. Really, yep, that's consistent play. So it looks like we're just going to have to invade to win here, which is fine. I'll just take this. This is a little conservative. I'm being very conservative. Like, this is very, very timid. Oh, all right. He took that point. So let's come in here. Oh. All right. I think white's going to too low. I think this is actually a good strategy by black. And I fully expect black to block here again. Yep. This time we're going to go down. Okay, it's going to follow. We sort of have something like Sente here. So, how many points is this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 times 10. So black basically has about 60 points. And I'm okay with that. Like, I don't think black getting 60 points is actually enough to win. Black's going to have to find a few more points than that. We'll see if black wants to make the bad shape move here. He does. Okay. That's reasonable. I'll just defend. Do I have a cut? This isn't a real serious cut here. That seems way too small. I wish... Well, we're still going to push here because black shape is stupid. We're just dividing the board in half. I mean, we're barely even playing Go at this point. We are just slicing up the pie. So lots of big moves here. Certainly defending this neighborhood is very, very large, but so is actually just taking a key point. Black's extension here is probably too good, though. I should probably just play locally. I think that's fine. Okay. This is all fine. I guess I'll play here. I really don't want black to lean on me too strongly, but black doesn't really have a base yet, so we're all good. Okay. Let's just build this way now, I guess. Okay. Alright, I should be commenting more on the game. I guess I was overplaying the importance of the time settings here. Can I just play here and just seal black? Why doesn't this move work? Who can spot a reason? Can't really spot a reason. So let's just play it. I know it leaves 2 of these elephant eye jumps, but we just sort of read through these things. It's not like black can actually do a whole lot. Alright, that's a pretty reasonable move, actually. So it would seem. Let's just see what the score estimator says. As of right now, if I just get this, and it's being pretty generous to me here, granted. It says white wins by 3 before Komi. So that's fine. We'll just take corner. And I mean, it's all points, and then we can come. This will help us find time to come back here and push up through here. Got to make sure black can't settle easily, because I really would like all these points. Huh. I guess we capture a stone. It feels kind of terrible, though, to be fair. Black should Atari right now. Okay. If you're not going to Atari, then we get to poke at your shape. Ooh, okay. Alright. Still not a big deal. You still don't have eyes, so yeah. How's this going to go for you? Okay. Okay. This peep looks pretty nice. So let's take it right now. Let's just extend 1 more, and then we will seal black in. Black does have this series of cuts to actually capture this 1 stone, but it's pretty painful. Does that even... I guess that's cutting on the right side. I expected to get an extra free stone over here that I guess I'm really not entitled to. Alright, what if we just do this? I guess we just play this way and try to swallow these 2. It's a little bit hard though, because black still actually, this cut over here looks pretty good for him with this stone here. Ooh.
Overtime countdown has begun.
We kind of get to do that, but we just extend again. Overtime countdown has started. Oh my gosh. It's that kind of game. Alright, takes a stone. Let's just annoy black. Again, this is his only big territory, so he can just sort of let me... Well, that's what I should say. He can't really just let me waltz in here and just reduce it all. But in the meantime, yeah, I'm not defending that. I'm perfectly happy to eat all of this instead. There is still this Aji, though. Yep, this is the Aji. Oh, maybe is this worse than I thought? I mean, black can reduce my corner pretty much in Sente here, but once I play this, it's basically perfectly 100% safe. Alright, I guess I should take this first, though. I'm going to come back and defend. Alright. Yeah. So, the problem... Either of these better? Look the same. Oh, this might go to Ko. Oh, I should have probably connected. Yeah. Yep. Alright, that was a mistake. I needed to just connect to prevent this Ko. Really big move right here. What? Oh, yeah, it's got to do something about the top two. Let's see what score estimator says. White wins by 30. There is the potential for him to cut this off in here, so I think I have to be more careful than it looks like. But by the same token, he kind of has the same problems. So that's a good move, I guess. Yeah, alright, that was my bad. I thought that was more Sente. Playing too quickly, that's a problem. I really should have insisted on playing a longer time settings. I just really wanted to play a game since no one would play me, since I've won 12 and lost 0 here on Taijin. Once I go here, what does this look like? It looks like a bad idea, to be quite frank, but it looks like I can always make 2 eyes, so we'll just take it. I still assume we're winning by a bunch. This is still like a really big move down here. Oh, maybe I can't make 2 eyes. I guess that's... I think we're fine. I could just fix it this way. Fix it that way. Alright, how does black win? Black should be able to get all this stuff. Is that a... Yeah. Alright. I mean, this all just links up. So we're fine. I said we're fine. That's not a real move. Ooh, that should have been played a long time ago. Alright, you gotta live in here if you want to have a chance. Not good enough. What else you got? Yeah. That's still dead. Doesn't work. Yeah. It's not 2 eyes. Sort of like Sente if I care about those 5 stones, which I should really come back and play this. Because the Ko is sort of like... that's not the correct shape point. Is this the move? This looks like the shape point. Oh, that's snapback though. Ooh. Alright, so I can't play that.
9.
This goes to the Ko
8,
thing again.
7, 6, 5.
I'm going to eat a Byoyomi here. I just want to make sure there's no
3,
shape here that will actually
2,
just work.
1, 0.
This looks like
2
Ko again.
overtimes left.
Is this better Ko? No, that's not Ko. Oh, sorry, this might go to Ko again. No, we're just playing here. Yep, I should have gotten this move.
9.
And this liberty is really important.
Overtime countdown has begun.
Ready, play. That it's kind of a bad threat, actually. Is it not? It loses points. But still, this is actually a pretty big pickup for black here. Black still has co-threats here and here. We can play this first. That's a threat. I really wish there were more threats against this thing. I think black just has a lot more threats than I do, so we're happy to just end it here. You can take your profit. Alright, anything worth doing? I guess taking the corner is really big. Oh, he's going to defend. Alright, so this is basically still where we're at. No one really won or lost anything in the meantime. This not entirely Sente. That's Sente for black. That's just mostly Gote for both players. That might just be the biggest move. Yeah, he took the Gote move. I mean, it's a big Gote move. But this is also basic. This has better follow-ups, right? There's not too many follow-ups for black here. Black just gets to seal us in. So I guess we get this one. Why didn't he push up first? Does it lose Sente? I guess it loses Sente. But it does give me extra points. Yeah, there's not much left in this game. Maybe I'll do a quick review after this game too, if I can remember how to do that in Taijim. Is that anything? It appears to be nothing, sir. Yeah. Alright. Yeah. This isn't a thing. Well, it's kind of nifty. It's still not really a thing, but we can pretend it's like a thing. Use all the Aji. That's technically not really a thing either, since the corner's alive. There's the potential for a liberty issue here. Or black can get another free move or two.
9, 8, 7, 6.
Let's just play there. Try to ruin black's dreams. I'm still not on the key point here. Refusing to play this cut. Alright. Not 100% convinced I actually need to respond to this at all, but we will just take that. Let's definitely not Sente. Just double checking and make sure there's like no place for black to actually get eyes in here. Like, I'm pretty sure at this point it's just a completely wasted stone.
9, 8, 7,
So
6, 5.
black can get one eye, I suppose. Okay, it's going to take his one eye. This just like cleans up everything that needs to be clean, right? What is black aiming at?
9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4.
We can play here. Okay. Black is just like super dead with 0 eyes now. I mean, you could have had 1 eye black if you want to make one down here, but again, still 1 eye doesn't live, so. Oh, I should greet my opponent. Hello, nice to meet you. That looks pretty much like nothing. So, guess that brings us to moves like this. And we get to play moves like this. And moves, I guess, like that. I'm not sure. Which is this better? Yeah, I guess this one was actually maybe same. Should be the same. Oh dear, we're still trying for this thing, huh? So there is this little trick kind of play. Well, I guess black still gets 1 eye down here. Huh, that's funny. But
9,
I don't think it matters.
8, 7, 6.
Black can still make 1 eye. And then I believe this is the biggest move on the board. Right here. Oh, he played it. So we can play this garbage, which is nothing. And I never get that point. I always have to capture anyway. Yeah. So that was a very fast game. I had a nice game with you. There you go. Oh, they already left. Okay. 40 looks like a 40-point win for white. Which, I don't know. Should I feel bad about that? Here's our review window. My arrow keys work on this? They do not. Okay, so let's take a look. So black played this kind of thing, and this, you know, it's playable. Like, this isn't the weirdest thing in the world. I usually don't like it very much. As you can see, in the end you end up with this shape that this stone, whoops, is sort of out of position. It should be a line higher. But that's okay. I mean, it's at least consistent with the rest of black's building strategy. Black was just the builder. Black just wanted to build. This is probably too defensive. Like, this is really kind of slack move, but I don't know. What should white do? Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what white should do immediately right here, because maybe just take the corner. But this is kind of a strange point to build on. I would have expected. Let's see. How do I actually moves? Nope. I'm not actually reviewing the game. I'm just playing through it again. How do I pre-play? There we go. I would expect a black to do something like this in order to keep building. And see if you can get a white response. And if you really just want to build, you can do something like this. And now this is a pretty nice structure for black. It is still very open though, right? So I'm still going to try something kind of crazy looking. Maybe something like this. Oh, actually, I think this peep would be bad, right? Because if I peep here, black plays here. And I'm sort of committed to something like this. Something strange. I don't know. This is a weird... Actually, I can't let black pushing their Sente against the corner. So, yeah, I guess that's a bad peep. So I can't even peep there. Alright, so back to the game. Black plays a move. Nope. Ah. Moves? Go forward? No. Refresh? Okay, that worked. Yeah, this moves just very open. It's not very active. It's saying, like this is the kind of move you play when black says, okay, I have enough points, I'm now going to win, this is the winning move. Like, that's the kind of move that looks like to me. But of course, it's move 17, so black hasn't won the game yet. So it's very strange looking. So my black plays this again, and this here, you know, I think it's actually reasonable. Because if you look at all the low white stones across the top, and then I'll end up with a bunch of low stones across the bottom. I think in this case, this is actually quite reasonable. Here, though, black's move feels pretty weak. I think this... when white plays this move, white's just asking for Sente. And black doesn't have to give white Sente here. Black can just take the reduction and play something more active, and I think that's what black should have done. So I think that was a mistake for black. And this feels weird without me having some other development over here. Like, I usually don't want to play fifth line when I just have two third line stones. Like, that's like bad in Go theory. Excuse me. But it's also sort of at the expansion point, or at least most obvious expansion point of his Moyo. So I'm pretty happy to just sort of start building my own Moyo, even though it's only a third line stone over here. I don't think black should peep in here. I think black should, let's see, is it this button? Yeah. Black could even look at doing things like this, or even, you could even shoulder hit the corner. I mean, it's not necessarily the most elegant solution, but it would actually threaten to continue the expansion of the Moyo and reduce white. Right, so it goes something like this. You know, this is a pretty light reduction for black that if white ever comes back in here to take these points, well, now you can continue expanding and link it up to your reduction. So I would think that's pretty reasonable kind of play for black. It's an idea. And of course, black can just come here, which I think that happened in the game, but not until after this junk. Yeah, and I get all these moves in first, right? Because black took Gotan this corner for some reason. Black doesn't have time to play this. Like, I know this is like a really big endgame for both players, but look at all this open space on the board that could be white potential. Oh, and this is another mistake for black. I think black needs to actually maybe black looks right to connect here. But I think just extending. I think black's strong enough to just extend, even though there's all this Aji. You know, well, actually, maybe. It just depends on this connection, right? You know, can white ever get these stones into black trouble? And my initial reaction is, no, black's strong enough to not have anything like this happen. But if black's just going to play this kind of move, this is kind of over-concentrated now, actually. And I fix my shape this way. This, of course, still leaves a big, giant defect. So I suspect I should not have done that. And if anything, I can just play here, and this is fine, right? Black still wants to play here. I still get another Hane. Black can do a double Hane, but then I get to do this sort of thing. Actually, black will more than likely cut and then extend. But then I'll get ladder, then black comes here, and then that's the potential for some sort of ladder breaker. And actually, this looks pretty terrible for black. I'm not sure what black is going to be able to... Whoops. Is that not... Whoops. Oh, right. I'm not sure how easily black's going to be able to accomplish anything here. Especially if I can play that move. Some sort of fight. There's still this ladder Aji. But I'm happy to fight because, again, look at all this outside influence white has, right? White has all the friends, white can fight over anything, and black has to ask for permission to basically do anything in this area. I did choose a tight pincer just because I really wanted black to squirm around with this giant white influence here. Want to be most severe. not give black any sort of easy base. And this is really sad, actually. I wonder, oops, review, if I should have just descended here. I mean, I'm a little bit scared. I shouldn't be scared, though, that's the thing. Yeah, black looks kind of terrible. So if we play a move like this, and basically I'm treating the corner, and this is sort of like Miai. You know, and black can't make two eyes in here, would have to find another eye here, but that's easier said than done. Yeah, I think this could have gone actually a lot better for me. I think I played a slow move when I just connected here. Yeah, I mean, this is my neighborhood. I can be more aggressive. You know, often we say, you know, when your opponent's just attaching his stuff and looking for Aji, don't give them Aji, right? So just play the solid connection like this. But we do need actually a little bit more pressure on this black group. So we do have to threaten the ability to be able to really scoop out its base, I think. Alright, back to the game. Yeah, 56, this kind of works. What are my other options here? Because, I mean, this is... I'm actually probably not quite strong enough to really pull this off. If we do something like this... black doesn't look very safe. Actually, I guess because of this sequence, black is fine. Yeah, but I could have just done that and just built this whole area. And meanwhile, this is still safe. I can even get out that way, or I can just link out. If black actually gets really strong in one of the areas. So maybe this is just too timid. But I don't know. I was happy to have black have a group without a solid two eyes here yet. I feel like I ended up just being like one move too weak to really just completely kill this. Yeah, is that a better move than Hane here? Can I just jump? If black jumps, I can just sort of play this thing. It is... black still just gets this cut, right? Yeah, this is totally safe for black. 100%. Yeah, I don't know. Is there a way to kill this? I mean, in the end, I killed these two stones, right? So, I mean, it's not like I should be unhappy at all. You know, actually, not only did I get to kill these two stones, I got to reduce black here another 10 points. Oh, I guess I didn't, because I didn't end up connecting to these. Sorry. So I guess I really didn't reduce black much here, but I did kill all this off, so this is another easily 25 to 30 points that I wasn't planning on getting. Or at least didn't plan on getting in this part of the board. Yeah, and then this move, black plays here, right? This is kind of a problem, because I can't just do this. It's just a pretty big ko, and assuming that black can win the ko, because, you know, let's face it, I have lots of defects. Oh, I guess black does too. So, but black does have a better solid group in the center, whereas I don't really. I can only harass this thing so much. Let's just say that, and black takes this. You know, I do have a local threat here. I don't know. Let's just pretend that's a threat, even though it's not really. Let's say I have a threat that isn't big enough. Black kills this. My threat isn't very good. Whoops. Because black can just play here. And this gives me all kinds of problems. Right, looks like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 liberties to 6 liberties. So that's kind of deadly. If I do this kind of cut, maybe I can reduce the liberties a little bit more, but I also have fewer liberties. That looks like a key point. 4 to 3 liberties, 3-ish liberties. So this is sort of like, alright, if I just play the simple moves, right, there's just this whole death ball sequence. And black still has Aji over here. Although I guess there's really not a whole lot you can do with that Aji, because this thing has liberties. I don't know. Go back to the game. So anyway, this is something black should take, because the follow-ups are really big. This wasn't that interesting at this point. I guess before this point I'd already kind of just stopped playing really tough-minded Go and just took what I had earned. I mean, the real nail in the coffin here was this when black tried to make this weak group, and I didn't let it get eyes, so it had to run, and I was able to profit from that by, as it was running, sort of building this wall and encapsulating these 2 stones. I should say encircle, encapsulate. I guess I didn't encapsulate the stones. This is fine, so black got this Ko thing. Did get to pick up an extra 10 points here, though. So, I mean, effectively that Ko was worth 10 points for black. Although, it took him 2 moves to do it, right? You had to start the Ko, make the Ko threat, finish the Ko, or I just had to respond to the initial Ko, take the Ko, bah. Right, here, let's actually look at the timing. Right, so when black plays here, it goes to me, and then we do this sort of thing. So black had Sente before this started. Right, and now I have Sente. So basically, black spent a Gote move to pick up 10 points, which is fair. You know, we're at the end game, so that's not small. But that's what black got out of it. So I think that's the game. Pretty short game. I think the review was basically just as long as the game, if not longer. Yeah, one more game and we'll be playing against 2 Dons in the Sandbagger series. Woohoo!